The Harveys were a fairly typical family in 1914. What makes them unusual is that they left behind a legacy, a series of letters written from the front line in France back to Great Gonnaby. Christine has been researching the Harvey family's experience of the Great War. She'll be following the mother's story as her son is taken off to war. To get beyond the written records, she'll be visiting Mr. Geeson, who was 5 when his father left to fight in Gallipoli.
So, Mr. Geeson, can you remember your father going away to war?
He went, to best of my knowledge, about 1915. I should be 5 years old then. He went to Belton Park. Mother took me and my young brother Leonard to see him. He came home on leave one Sunday, one weekend, before they went to France. He'd go to France from there. But we never saw him again, not until he came home for good.
You were telling me that your father was at Gallipoli.
Yes, he was telling me all about this Gallipoli landing. When he said they got out of the boat into the water, he says in some places waist deep, that they spotted this big clump of grass. And there was a man behind it that said they could see him shooting. And he said his mate ran up to him, and he said he pushed his bayonet straight through him and pinned him to the ground. I've never heard of anything so awful, really.
Dear Robert, thank you for your card received this morning, and especially for your nice, cheery letter on Christmas Day. You little know how much it did to brighten the whole day. Really, it passed off very well on the whole. We went to church at 8 a.m. There was a large congregation, but we could not hear much. Then breakfast and post, after which we went for a walk. Dolly cooked the duck for dinner. We did not have the plum pudding. We are hoping you will share it someday. I hope you are now enjoying a rest and keeping Christmas in a good and happy fashion. Love from all, and every good wish for the new year. Your loving mother. Well, she'd written him a letter on the 28th of December, and he told her that he was coming out of trenches on the 28th of December to celebrate Christmas behind the lines. And what she didn't know when she was writing that letter, what she didn't know when they were in St Sebastian's Church on Christmas Day, was that he was actually killed on Christmas Day when his rifle grenade exploded. So, you know, at the time when she wrote that letter, he was already dead. That letter was returned to her fairly soon afterwards, unopened. It's really hard to understand how they would have felt about that. The only really sad thing is that they had that in common with millions of families.